Hello and welcome to Taco Talk with Ben, a program that talks about tacos and taco-related topics. I am Ben, the taco enthusiast, here with my sound engineer, Adam. And we got a lot of interesting things to talk about. On this episode, I will share some taco facts that I came across recently. I will then review a taco from a local taco establishment and close out the program with some fan mail. Stay tuned. Okay, so I was surfing the internet the other day, and I came across some interesting facts about tacos that I found quite interesting, if not amazing. So I'm going to share with you a sample of what I found out. Now, I found this article on a website called FineDiningLovers.com, which is a culinary enthusiast magazine, and this story was posted on October 4th, National Taco Day, and they say that National Taco Day coincides with National Vodka Day. So imagine having tacos with vodka. Not too sure if that goes good together. Hey Adam, what do you think of tacos with vodka?
Nope.
Well, you heard it from Adam. He said no. So, we all know that the taco originates from Mexico and has been a delicacy for centuries, but the word taco was not always associated with the food, but rather a pile of gunpowder with a piece of paper wrapped around it in the manner of a taco. Latin American silver miners in the 18th century used this to blow up earth to get the metals. This actually makes sense, because eating one with a lot of hot sauce, fatty meat, or even fish will make you internally explode. I know. That was a terrible pun. You can hate me later. Where was I? Taco facts. Yes. I also found out that the hard shell taco, you know, the one that shatters if you bite into it wrong, that is not a traditional Mexican creation. The earliest known trace of this kind of taco was in a cookbook from 1914 called California Mexican-Spanish Cookbook by Bertha Hafner Ginger, a Massachusetts resident. So I'll close out this segment with some taco-related statistics from last year, and this came from Ibis World, which is a site that gathers statistics on various industries. In 2013, the Mexican restaurant industry made $30.7 billion, with a B, dollars in taco sales. The industry moved 4.5 billion tacos to consumers. I'll let you digest that fact for a moment as I read this next one. If you line 4.5 billion tacos one by one next to each other, that line of tacos can reach the moon and back. And the weight of all those tacos is equivalent to not one, but 2 Empire State Buildings.
Wow. Imagine all those poor toilets that could get plugged up from people eating that many tacos.
And with that, you have just ruined the topic. Time to move on. Alright, now this next part of the program will be a taco review, where I dine with some friends at a local taco establishment and give out our opinions on what we eat. Today we'll be going to a Mexican restaurant in downtown Milwaukee called Vagabond. Never heard of it? Well, that's because the place opened just 2 weeks prior to this recording. For the last 13 years, the establishment located at 1132 North Edison Street in Milwaukee was known as Rudy's Mexican Restaurant. In December of 2014, Rudy's was closed down by its parent company, R.C. Schmidt, who also owns Water Street Brewery. The place was remodeled into a new restaurant called Vagabond just a few weeks later. Trevor Siegman, Andrew Lomenzo, Tanner Burke, and Andrew Huggins will join me as we attempt to review Vagabond in this week's Taco Review. Let's listen. So what would you say the general atmosphere is that you've noticed?
They're trying to, knowing what it was a family restaurant. Now they're in downtown Milwaukee, so they're trying to bring in that audience, that crowd. That's just my opinion.
It's like the Mexican street taco thing. They have the little taco truck kind of set up here. You know,
guys, I think our food is here.
Oh, speaking of tacos.
Okay, so we just got our food, and we will start clockwise with what we have. Andrew, why don't you start?
I honestly forgot what I ordered, but a couple of pork dishes and a brisket thing. I believe this is a tempura battered asparagus.
Yep.
How about you, Andrew Huggins?
Oh, yeah.
What I did, I thought outside of the box today. I thought maybe I'd try a vegetarian, the vegetarian options today. First, we started out with the papas taco. Then I have a portobello and guacamole with queso fundido, and some sofritos with some red onion and looks like some Chihuahua cheese and asparagus.
Hey Hugs, are you a vegetarian?
I am.
Oh, okay.
By trade.
All right, Tanner, what did you get?
I got some interesting stuff over here, none of which I can pronounce.
What do you need?
I got my standard beef taco with the lettuce, tomato, good old heap of sour cream. I love my sour cream, and I got some cheese on there as well. And I love my fish tacos, so I went out and I got my ahi tuna, or mahi, tuna, with a little red onion, some red pepper stuff on there as well. And last but not least, I saw the word brisket, and I was like, hello, yeah, I'm gonna eat that because I'm a brisket guy.
You are a brisket.
I love brisket. Ben, what do you got going on over there?
Well, because it is Taco Tuesday, I took advantage of that deal, and I got 4 tacos from the menu, which I cannot remember at the moment, but I will get it as soon as I get my receipt. Update. I had a Guerrero beef taco, an Orizaba brisket taco, a pork rojo, and a maja rojo. And a Coke. So, Trevor, you said that this was a completely different place literally last week. Tell me what your reaction was.
Don't even get me started, Benjamin. 1 second, let me eat this chip. First thing, the chips are totally different. So once I sit down, I was kind of getting excited for the chips. I took a bite of it. I was like, where's the seasoning that Rudy's once had? So disappointment started from the beginning. Then all of a sudden I see a train car. And I'm like, where am I going? I just want to stay in one place and eat tacos.
It's not a train car, it's a taco truck.
All right, what do you think, Lomenzo?
Well, I'll tell you what I think. I've already eaten 2 of my 3 tacos, and I think I've chewed about 4 times. So tacos are a little on the smaller side, but I'm fine with that because the chips are plentiful here. And as far as the tacos are concerned, I've blacked out for the past 5 minutes while I'm eating these, so I think that's a good sign. Normally the good sign of a good meal. No, the tacos are great, man. $2 tacos. I mean, we just stumbled upon this place. I thought it was Rudy's.
I actually keep going back and forth between each taco because of that statement. I'm like, this one's better. And I go back, and I'm like, I gotta try the fish taco again. I'm like, oh, this fish taco is better than the brisket taco. And I go back again, I'm like, this brisket taco is better than the fish taco.
The brisket looks
And it's just a never-ending paradox of deliciousness, and I love it. This is what's going on in my mouth right now.
I'm the only actual Hispanic person here, and I would like to say that these are the best Americanized tacos I've ever had. And, I think we were all kind of wondering, is this going to be what we expected? Is this going to live up to the hype? Can this truly fill the shoes that once was Rudy's? And I'd have to say yes.
I tried the brisket. I'm going to be the Debbie Downer. I didn't like it.
Buzzkill.
All right, I just finished my second taco, and I'm in the middle of my, what looks like shredded beef with fish on it, and I like it. It's very good.
Beef and fish. What do you like about it, Ben?
There was a lot of effort put into this taco, and I can clearly see that with this, and I applaud them for it.
These tacos are really a work of art.
It is.
Hey, guys, this is going to be tough for me to say.
Say it.
So let me just say it with passion. This service was better than Rudy's.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm hearing this coming out of this guy's mouth.
So, yeah, to kind of close this all up, we're all very satisfied. We all generally agree,
Except Trevor.
except Trevor, because he's a Debbie Downer,
Yeah.
that this is definitely great. Anything else you want to do before I close this off?
There's 5 of us here. That means that there's 10 thumbs. Out of 10 thumbs, how many thumbs are we giving this place?
Okay, so we have, all right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 thumbs
I'd
out
say
of
we're
10.
going to round it out at about 8.5 to 9 thumbs.
Yo, this is T-Sigs, T-Sleaze.
This is Andrew Huggins.
Yeah, this is me, Tanner Burke.
All right, guys, just want to plug a few dates here. I will be at the Wilburn Theater January 31st in Cincinnati.
And I'll stop it right there. No one cares about any of your music careers. But anyway, if any of you are interested, Vagabond is located in downtown Milwaukee at 1122 North Edison Street, right next to the Water Street Brewery. Now, to sum up this last topic, I will be reading some fan mail.
What? Wait a minute. How the hell do you have fans? You just started doing this.
I know people. Anyway, this letter is from Andrew from South Milwaukee, and he asks, let me read this. Dear Ben, you like tacos so much. Has you had any other Mexican food that aren't tacos? Well, first of all, Andrew, let me email you a PDF of a dictionary because your grammar stinks. Second of all, no, I don't, and I have Taco Bell, the McDonald's of taco restaurants, as a reason for my dislike of other Mexican foods. In fact, let me tell you the story of the incident that led me to have this opinion. It all happened on a colder than usual Saturday in December. I was at work putting up with filthy rental cars as well as some annoying coworkers when I decided to take my 30-minute break. I cruised through the winter storm in my battered up Blazer while listening to Nelson's After the Rain cassette. As I made my way down the street, I found it hard for me to make up my mind of where to go. I thought of having it my way at Burger King, but I heard through some fellow coworkers that the food and service at that particular location was bad. I was also thinking Arby's, but then I realized I had that already the other day. Eventually, I settled on Taco Bell, not only because it was on my side of the road, but it also has been a while since I had any of their food. I pulled my ratty old truck into the parking lot and proceeded down the still unplowed road up to the order menu. Waited about 2 minutes before the person finally asked what I wanted. Just hearing the sound of his voice gave me the assumption that he was on some sort of drug. I then studied the menu very carefully. On a typical visit to Taco Bell, I would order one of those $10 variety boxes where you can get 12 Doritos Locos Tacos and eat all of those, because tacos do not fill me up. However, on this particular trip, I thought to myself, I have been to Taco Bell so many times in my life, and every time I go, I always buy the same thing. I always buy tacos. I never take into consideration any of the other food items that are on the menu. I then thought of a quote Corey Haim said in which you should always try new things. I decided to take the late actor's advice, or maybe it was the other Corey that said that. I don't know, it was one of the two. Anyway, I searched the menu for something I have never tried before. I thought about the chalupa, but I dismissed that as just another taco. And I also took into consideration the Crunchwrap Supreme, but then I was like, nah. But suddenly, I saw it. On the top corner of the menu was a 3-bean burrito. It looked delicious with its meat, lettuce, cheese, and trio of beans that dot the inside of a fine flour tortilla. Best of all, it was 99 cents. I pulled around the window and announced triumphantly to the meth-addicted employee that I would like a bean burrito, along with a Baja Blast Mountain Dew. After getting my food, I pulled over to the parking lot, because I don't like dining in, and then pulled out the burrito. Unlike the picture on the menu, the burrito I received looked slapped together as if there was no love in it. I took a bite, crunched it around my mouth, and swallowed. My eyes widened. I dropped the now bitten burrito and came with the following conclusion. The burrito was no bueno. I should have gone with the Doritos Locos Tacos like I always got. I threw the burrito back in the bag, peeled out of the lot, and chucked the bag at an Oldsmobile that almost clipped me a few blocks back. So there. That's why I don't like burritos. And before you say, Ben, not all burritos taste like the one at Taco Bell. No. The experience that I dealt with at Taco Bell with that burrito ruined it. Alright, that's all the time I have for Taco Talk with Ben. Thank you for tuning in, and a special shout out to Adam, my sound engineer, as well as Tanner, Trevor, and 2 Andrews for joining me at Vagabond. This has been Taco Talk with Ben, and like I always say no to drugs, say yes to tacos.